Okay, good morning. Today is Tuesday, January 28th, 2025. The time is now 11:02 a.m. My name is Chris Nappy. I'll be the hearing officer for an aquaculture license renewal for Paul Hamblin, Spring Creek Shellfish Inc. He resides at 76 John Mackey Road in West Barnstable, Massachusetts. He submitted his license application for renewal on December 23rd of 2024. This licensed site that he has been operating for some time is on the north side of town in Barnstable Harbor in the aquaculture zone. It's a 1.99 acre grant. He lists here the mean low water depth is 0 feet. The mean high water depth is 9 feet. The existing bottom conditions of the proposed area is sand, silt, clay mixture. The existing natural shellfish population of very little natural shellfish and sparse soft shell clams. He notes here that the species of shellfish that will be cultivating are oysters and quahogs, and no other species will be cultivated. The specific details of the proposed method of cultivation: oysters will be off-bottom culture in oyster trays and grow-out bags of various sizes. Quahogs will be bottom culture under nets to protect from predators. Both species to be grown out to market size. He proposes to harvest these shellfish by hand or rake. He does institute a predator control program with netting to protect quahogs. This is his sole means of support, and he does employ outside help in the operation. And since this license and grant has been issued to him for a number of years, like I said, the renewal will be for 10 years. And then, do you have the map there? Yeah, so we have a map there, and it is NG024, which is kind of right in the middle there. So that's a 1.99 acre grant. So Shellfish Constable Amy Krotos here. Amy, what do you have to add from Natural Resources perspective?
Natural Resources does not have any opposition to this 10-year renewal. Paul has been an existing grower in town for a number of years. He's up to date on all his paperwork and acreage fees. This was reviewed by the Shellfish Committee at their January 8th meeting, and 6 out of the members in attendance, there were 6 members in attendance, unanimously voted in favor of recommending that the town manager approve the renewal.
Very good. Paul's here too. Paul, do you have anything to add other than what's in your application?
Nope, nothing to add.
Okay, very good. So we'll take the natural resource recommendation. We'll put that together, send it to the town manager. You should hear within 30 days with your new license for this renewal.
Okay.
Very good. We might as well just move right on to...
We can, because we made these all.
Yeah, because it's all one, right. So we'll just move on to the next application, which is a transfer for Christina Laurie of 158 Lakeside Drive in Marston's Mills, 02648, to Paul Hamblin. And yeah, he's 76 John Mackey Road in West Barnstable, Mass. This licensed site is also on the north side of town in Barnstable Harbor in the aquaculture zone. It's a 2-acre grant, NG016. Paul submitted the application for transfer on December 23rd of 2024. So Paul lists here the number of acres involved is 2 acres with a mean low water depth of 0 feet, a mean high water depth of 9 feet. The existing bottom conditions of the proposed area is sand, silt, and clay mixture. The existing natural shellfish population is very little natural shellfish. Sparse soft shell clams are noted here. The species of shellfish to be cultivated are oysters and quahogs. No other species will be cultivated. The specific details of the proposed method of cultivation, you list here oysters off-bottom culture in oyster trays and grow bags of various sizes. Quahogs will be bottom culture under nets to protect from predators. Both species will be grown out to market size. Proposes to harvest the shellfish by hand and rake. He will institute a predator control program with netting on quahogs. This is his sole means of support, and he will employ outside help in the operation. And because this is will be a new license for this site for him, will be a term of 5 years. And then we have, the letter requesting transfer from Christina, and then the map of the site there, which I said is 2 acres. So Shellfish Constable Amy Croto, do you have anything to add regarding this transfer?
So up on the screen is just a map showing where NG 016 is in relation to NG 024, for which he was renewing. Aquaculturists are now allowed to have a maximum of 4 acres licensed to any individual rather than 2 in prior years, and so Natural Resources does not have any opposition to this transfer. This is in line with kind of consolidation of family businesses already existing out there in the aquaculture zone. Christine is also up to date on all her paperwork and acreage fees. This was reviewed at the January 8th Shellfish Committee meeting, and all 6 members in attendance voted unanimously in favor to recommend that the town manager approve the transfer.
Very good. Paul, do you have anything to add regarding the transfer?
No, that sounds good.
Okay. Yep, so same deal as the other one. We'll take this information forward to the town manager. This will be a 30-day time period for that one as well. And we have a third transfer application. This transfer application is from Chris Van Duzer of 281 Commerce Road in Barnstable, Mass. 02630 to Kimberly Hamblin, manager of Spring Creek Shellfish Incorporated, 76 John Mackey Road, West Barnstable, Mass. 02668. This transfer application was submitted by Kimberly on December 23rd of 2024, requesting the transfer. So this site is also on the north side of town in the aquaculture zone. It's a 1.05 acre site with a mean low water depth of 1 to 2 feet, a mean high water depth of 10 feet. The existing bottom conditions are sand, silt, clay mixture. She describes the existing natural shellfish population as little to none, with maybe some sparse soft shell clams. They'll be cultivating oysters there. And specific details of the proposed method of cultivation. It says listed here, this grant has very little usable area. Due to the shifting of sands, most of this grant is underwater and has become a navigable channel used by other grant holders. She would still like to hold the license in the event the sands or the channel shift again, making this area usable again. Oysters would be grown out on a rack and bag system. Proposes to harvest the shellfish by hand, will not institute a predator control program. This is not our sole means of support, and she does not plan to employ outside help in the operation. And since this would be a new license, it would be for a term of 5 years. And then we have a letter there from Chris Van Duzer requesting, or just saying that he would like to transfer to Kimberly Hamblin. And then you have a map there. Well, there was a map there. Yep. A map there with NG 046 with the 1.05 acre site. So, Amy Croto, do you have anything to add from natural resource perspective?
Yeah, so Kim Hamlin has not held an aquaculture license in town before, and so needed to provide 12 months prior domicile, which she did. She obviously is Paul's wife, and they are continuing on the family business and consolidating in the way that other growers were looking to in recent months since we changed regulations. Natural Resources doesn't have any opposition to this transfer for that reason. And the Shellfish Committee reviewed this application at their meeting on January 8th, and all 6 members in attendance voted unanimously in favor of recommending that the town manager approve the transfer.
Very good. Paul, do you have anything to add regarding the transfer?
No, I don't.
Okay, very good. So the same time frame for this one too would be 30 days until you'd hear back with your license, or Kimberly. So yeah, I guess that's all we need for these 3. The time is now 11:12, and we could close the hearing. Thank you.